More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carl way.
A pleasant and warm good evening to you from Ankeny High School and the Dick Rasmussen Field at the high school known as the Ankeny Hawks. It is number one, Waukee Northwest and the Ankeny Hawks tonight getting ready to do battle on what is going to be the final home game of the season for Ankeny, as Northwest comes into this game on fire, 31-3, and the Ankeny Hawks 12-21. They split with Dowling Catholic 2 nights ago. Game 1 they were able to steal. Second game did not quite go their way, but tonight they are going to face one of the best pitchers, if not the best pitchers and hitters in the state for Waukee Northwest, as Sophia Schlater is scheduled to go into the circle tonight for the Wolves, and Coach Carrie Eby. Here's a look at her lineup tonight. She'll start with Schlater, who will lead off and pitch. Then it's Elena Schulte at second base. Kenley Sanger behind the plate. Hazel Leinen is at third. The designated player is Maya Twiggs. Leela Appledorn is at first. Meredith Thompson in left. At short is Maddie Allen, and batting eighth, the center fielder is Shay Davis. For Sal Saladino, her team is going to look like this. Morgan Fisher gets the start in left field tonight. Avery Nelson in center, batting second. The senior Kensington Erringdale at short. The designated player tonight is Sarah Munger. Ava Schlee will be at third. Emmy Hutchins at first. Briley Bach bats seventh and plays right field. The catcher tonight is Kinsey Eiley, and at second is Emma Munger. The pitcher tonight for Ankeny is Abby Benzow. She is flexed. And the flex for Northwest is Neva Palk. She is in right. We'll step away for a moment as we get ready as Ankeny goes through their final infield, as the outfielders have already retreated. Tonight on this 89-degree evening, feels like 99. We'll have our national anthem and our introductions when we return. This is the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Good evening, softball fans, and welcome to Dick Rasmussen Field, home of the Hawkettes. Tonight's CIML matchup is between the Waukee Northwest Wolves and your Ankeny Hawkettes. Let's meet tonight's starters. First for the Waukee Northwest Wolves, who are led by head coach Carrie Eby. Leading off for the Wolves, the pitcher number 11, Sophie Schlater. Batting second, the second baseman, number 6, Alina Schulte. The catcher behind the plate for the Wolves, number 10, Kenley Sanger. Batting clean up the third baseman, number 5, Hazel Lyon. The designated player for the Wolves, number 22, Maya Twig. The first baseman, number 00, Leela Appledorn. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 17, Meredith Thompson. The shortstop, number 2, Maggie Allen, will be batting 8th. And round out the order for the Wolves, the center fielder, number 16, Shay Davis. The designated player is being used on number 13, Ava Polk. And now, let's meet the starters for the Ankeny Hawkettes. Leading off, the left fielder, number 17, Morgan Fisher. Batting second, the center fielder, number 1, Avery Nelson. Playing shortstop, batting third, number 2, Kenzie Arringdale. The designated player, number 9, Sarah Munger. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 16, Ava Schlee. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 22, Emerson Hutchins. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 11, Riley Bach. The catcher for the Hawkettes, number 26, Kenzie Eiley. And rounding out the order for the Hawkettes, number 28, the second baseman, Emma Munger. Your pitcher for the Hawkettes, number 18, Abby Benzow. Your umpires for tonight are Mark Amadeo and Ronald Whitehead. And now, at this time, as you are able, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are two kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
The lineups and the anthems have been taken care of, and it is now time for softball here at Ankeny High School. Good evening here on the Ankeny Activities Network. Glad to have you here on this Wednesday night. 89 degrees is your temperature. The wind is out of the southwest at 8 miles an hour. It feels like 99. We've developed a little bit of a cloud situation here as it has gotten thicker and a little duller out looking, so the lights are on as we get ready for softball on the softball field. Behind us will be baseball between the same two teams, the Wolves and the Hawks. The Ankeny Hawks are in their all-black uniforms tonight with the maroon numbers trimmed in white and in gold, where the Wolves bring their traditional blue with pinstripe pants on the bottom with the white stripe, and the white tops and the blue numbers with Wolves on the front and the white batting helmets. Cary EB's squad, like all the other CIML squads here of this conference, have been playing a lot of games against the same teams. This year they elected to play 3 games against each other, not the traditional 2 or 4 that they have done in some years. So that means this is the 3rd time that the Hawkettes and the Wolves have done battle. Both of the first games went to the Wolves. In fact, the Wolves haven't really lost too much, only 3 losses on the season. Now, one of them came to via Centennial last week in a great matchup there that was a doubleheader split on the northwest side of Waukee tonight. In the circle for Ankeny tonight is Abby Benzow. She's got a 2-2 record with an ERA of 3.86. She's pitched 29 innings, and she's done rather well here as of late as a pitcher. She is the one that was in the circle for the game against Dowling on Monday night, and she is going to settle in here as first pitch is going to come your way just after 7 o'clock. And the first pitch here on this Wednesday night, July the 1st, 2026, comes your way at 7:06, and the first pitch is hit in the air towards right, heading over, and not able to get a hand on it is Briley Bach. It's going to be a stand-up double to start for Sophia Schlater. One of the best pitchers is also one of the best hitters. Schlater looking easy right there, just reached out and poked it. So now it'll be Schulte, Elena Schulte, Kenley Sanger for the squad, and the courtesy runner coming out for Northwest is going to be McKenna Byers. So Byers for Schlater, now at second. Schlater goes into the dugout where she will settle. Sorry, wrong team. You're right. I have both guys coming in on me to help me out on that one. Thank you. And that pitch is a ball to Elena Schulte. Here they are. Edie Collins is your courtesy runner at second. Byers wears a Hawks uniform. The bunt gets down, fielded, but it's foul by Eiley, so it'll even it up at a ball and a strike. The 1-1 coming here from Benzow is poked foul and into the screen that is in the Ankeny dugout. Collins at second. Schulte at the plate. Set outside was Eiley. She's not going to get that call. Veteran umpire Mark Amadeo behind the plate, and I mean it, veteran in every sense of the word. He's done many state championship and state tournament events as a softball umpire, college as well. Keeps his hands below, and that'll move the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the first. For Schulte, a .477 on base percentage, fouls that. And it's going to be out of the reach of both Schlee and Eiley. Your defense for the Hawkettes. Fisher, Nelson, and Bach left to right. Schlee at third. Arringdale is at second. Emma Munger is at second. And Emmy Hutchins is at first. Schulte gets another 3-2 from Benzow. Hit in the air towards center. Nelson runs in on it. Makes the grab up high with 2 hands, and there's 1 away.
Now batting number 10, Kenley Sanger.
Kenley Sanger to bat now. A .320 hitter, a junior at the catcher position. Leads the team in RBIs with 35. When you've got Schlater and Schulte on base a lot, base hit gets you a lot of RBIs. Check swing, goes to Hutchins, who takes 3 steps in, catches the ball below her waist for out number 2. And it'll be up to Hazel Leinen to move the line along for the Wolves. Leadoff double is at second right now with Collins as the courtesy runner for Schlater, and that first pitch is fouled off to the right side by Leinen. The 0-1 coming to Leinen is hit up the middle, base hit, and that's going to likely drive in a run. Rounding third and scoring the game's first run is Collins, and it's 1-0 Wolves.
Now batting the designated player number 22, Maya Twig.
Twig comes in as the designated player, digs in from the right side. Already 1 run in. Another runner at first for the Wolves is Leinen. First pitch off speed goes high for a ball. That pitch is off speed, hit to right. It's going to get down in front of Bach. Bach grabs it with the left hand, kind of rattles around, and now it's going to be runners at the corners for the Wolves. Coming home, here's the throw. The tag gets her. So the play goes 9
no errors, 1 runner left on.
to 2 for the third out. Leinen trying to extend, go first to third. They push it and get caught. Twig gets credit for a hit, but the Wolves score a run. 1-0 with Ankeny coming up here on the Ankeny Activities Network, built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Wolves get one to start on a RBI single by Hazel Leinen after Sophia Schlater led the game off on the first pitch with a double. Schlater now into the circle. First pitch is hit. The diving second. Schulte over to first, not in time. Great effort by Schulte to keep that ball in the infield. And a hustle down the line. It's hard to catch Morgan
Number
Fisher.
1, Avery Nelson.
So Fisher's at first. And she'll go to work in the left side of the bag, or the box, and pokes that first one foul. Avery Nelson, Kensington Arendale, Sarah Munger, and if anybody else gets on, Ava Schlee. 1-0 Northwest, taking the lead. Ankeny looking to answer. That pitch is fouled, swung on, and knocked back behind us towards the concession stand. Hello to our concession stand tonight. Schlater, just impressive. Doesn't do it justice. The 0-2 is off the plate. And that's a ball and 2 strikes. Schlater, 20-0 on the season, leads the team. Innings pitched with 119. Her ERA is .59. That's a check swing, and she went. The run down to second is going to be a steal. So Fisher gets the stolen base, but if she does that the pitch before, Nelson could have run to first. But instead, it's out number 1, strikeout number 1 for Schlater. So Fisher moves to second. That'll mean Kensington Arringdale will bat. First pitch comes in, has some great movement in for a strike. The 0-1 is swung on and fouled now towards the baseball side, third base side of the baseball field. Schlater's up in the count, 0-2. Fisher at second. Base hit could score her and tie this game. The pitch. Hit in the air towards left. Coming in. Making the grab on the run is Thompson. Great defensive play.
The designated player, number 9, Sarah Munger.
So Arringdale is out on a fly ball to left, and it'll be up to the designated player, the sophomore Sarah Munger. Fisher stays at second as that catch was made about 30 feet in front of her. First pitch swung on, fouled back into the screen. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. So now it's quickly 0-2 for Schlater. Only a sophomore. The 0-2. Hit in the air, playable. And it is a catch made by Leinen. She gets the ball in foul territory. So Ankeny leaves a run. They fail to score in their half of the first. 1-0 Northwest on the Ankeny Activities Network, built by the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life, it's the Carlway.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
Ankeny gets the leadoff runner on, but can't put her any farther than second base. And it'll be the middle of the order or the middle bottom of the order, as I like to call it. Appledorn, Thompson, and Allen do up for Northwest.
For the Bulls, 0-0, Leela Appledorn.
So Appledorn comes in from the left side, the sophomore, batting .297 on the season, holds her pink batting gloves back. We're told to play ball and play on. The first pitch coming from Benzow. Change up, hit towards second. Chopper for Munger, over to Hutchins, out number 1.
The left fielder, number 17, Meredith Thompson.
Thompson, the left fielder, bats. Again, from the left side. Second highest batting average on this team among the starters. Looks at that pitch for a strike. Scored a run in the game against Urbandale earlier this week in game 2 of that doubleheader. The 0-1 from Benzow. Change up, hit to left. Fisher goes back on it, couple of steps, puts the glove up, makes the grab.
The shortstop, number 2, Maggie Allen.
So now to the junior, Allen. She'll come to the right side, the 8th place hitter. Coming out to the on-deck circle is Shay Davis. The first pitch coming from Benzow is outside for a ball. The 1-0 is a strike. The 1-1 coming. Change up, hit towards center. Nelson takes a couple of steps in, and that's out number 3. The Wolves retired in order with a ground out and 2 flyouts. No runs, no scores.
Left on.
And nobody left on base. We go to the bottom of the second. Northwest with a 1-0 lead.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Ava Schlee, Emmy Hutchins, and Briley Bach due up for the Ankeny Hawkettes. Game
Leading
1
off for
of
the
1
Hawkettes.
tonight.
The third baseman, number 16, Ava Schlee.
Schlee steps in from the right side, playing third base tonight. Hawkettes in their black uniforms tonight. If this was a 10 a.m. game, oof. Instead, it's a Schlee. Boy, that's fouled down the third baseline by, we'll go 5 inches. That wasn't even 6 inches off of catching chalk, which this is the last time that we'll have dirt on this field for the foreseeable future. After games are done and practices, the pitch is off the plate. And it's a ball and a strike to Schlee. The dirt goes out, and the turf goes down. So Ankeny fans, when they come to the park, swing and a miss by Schlee. When they come to the park next year, it'll be on turf. I'm sure turf is very cool on a day of 89 degrees. Breezy, light. The 1-2 is upstairs for a ball. We're going to check to see if she went. The appeal says no. Ronald Whitehead puts his hands out, indicating no swing. So Schlee gets another chance here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. 1-0. Northwest the lead. The pitch to Schlee. Swung on and missed. And that ball had some great movement for out number 1.
Number 22, Emerson Hutchins.
So Emmy Hutchins to dig in from the right side. Big play for her against Ankeny. The game against Dowling. First pitch swing and a miss. So one of the things the seniors, talking with Coach Sal before the game, I said, you say anything special to the seniors tonight? And she says, you know, no, but we are going to do some things. Swing and a miss by Hutchins. We're going to have root beer floats with the team. That's always fun. And then they're going to make sure that they take their baggies and take some dirt with them. That's not something they're going to be able to do next year for the seniors. Take some rubber pellets with them. Hutchins swings and a miss, and she's strikeout. Number 3 for Schlater. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 11, Briley Bach.
And Sal said, you know, I'm going to miss being on the rake in the infield and getting the dirt ready. It's just not going to feel the same as the first pitch by Bach is foul to the left side in that area behind third and in front of left as Linen and Thompson give chase. Nothing but a long strike. The 0-1 misses to Bach. Fouled into the screen. The 1-2 pitch coming to Briley Bach is off the plate. Thompson, Davis, and Polk in the outfield, left to right. Appledorn at first, Schulte at second, Allen at short, and Linens at third. The catcher is Sanger, and that pitch is fouled into the screen, and Sanger catches it to protect the home plate umpire. Speaking of umpires, from Monday's baseball game, one of the baseball umpires was taken out, and understand his recovery is a little slow. Broken leg and ribs. Tough action there. The 2-2 is a ball, and also a broken collarbone on a foul that was at the home plate area. And the pitcher came in to try to make the catch as that ball, you know, in that 20 feet around the plate, the ball usually moves back towards the center. That pitch is fouled and out of play by Bach, and a good at-bat here. And as the pitcher was coming in to help out the catcher, he hit the umpire, just a flat-out hard football hit. The umpire went down. The 3-2. Swing and a miss on a great changeup out of the zone by Schlater. She strikes out the sides for strikeouts number 2, 3, and 4.
No runs, no hits, no errors.
We go to the third, 1-0 Northwest.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are two kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
9-1-2 up for the Wolves. They lead 1-0 as we move to the third.
The center fielder, number 16, Shay Davis.
Shay Davis, Sophia Schlater, and Elena Schulte due up for Waukee Northwest. On this overcast Wednesday night, Benzow goes back to work. She allowed a first inning run. First pitch misses high. The 1-0. Change up again misses as they're trying to keep Davis off balance. Davis, a 203 hitter. The 2-0 is hit in the air towards center. Nelson goes up, and that's off the top of the wall. Throw into second is going to be a long single for Davis. Both sides clap that play. One for the good hit by Davis, the other for the great defensive play by Nelson. That ball seriously was a foot, maybe 6 inches from going out in left center. It just kept going and going. So Davis on board with a long single to lead things off, and it's back to the pitcher, Sophia Schlater. She hit the first pitch she saw in the right center to start the game. First pitch is well out of the zone for ball one. Schlater's courtesy runner scored. That's the game's only run back in the first. Benzow looks in, winds and fires. Off the plate. Again, nowhere close to the zone. Schlater is kind of like Jordan Kennedy, just doesn't get a lot of great pitches to hit, but when she does, dead red, look out. The pitch to Schlater. Change up low. Schlater, one of the hardest working athletes you'll find. Multi-sport athlete, made it to the state track meet. One of the strongest athletes you'll find. The 3-0 is out of the zone, and that's ball four, and that is 2 on, nobody out for the Wolves.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Elena Schulte.
So Davis will go down to
Courtesy
second.
running at first base, number 3, Edie Collins.
Edie Collins will now come again to run. She scored 23 on the season. She scored a run here tonight. Elena Schulte flied out to center back in the first, but she bats now with nobody out and 2 on. The pitch shows bunt, gets it down. It's a beauty. Schlee, nothing she can do. Throw down to first, 2 steps late. But that bunt just went 2 feet, died, just out of everyone's reach. So Schulte loads them up for the Wolves here. Nobody out in the top of the third. What a great piece of bunting by Schulte. First pitch to Kenley Sanger, whose father Rick sitting to our right, just outside the box tonight. Had a chance to talk to him before the game. The 1-0 coming here from Benzow. Bases loaded. Davis, Collins, and Schulte, third, second, and first for the Wolves. Nobody out. The pitch comes inside, gets away from Eiley. Here comes the run. Davis is going to score. It's 2-0 Wolves. Everybody move up. Schlater to third, which is actually Collins, and Schulte goes to second on the pass ball. Schlater bats with a 2-0 pitch coming. Hit in the air well to center. Nelson goes up. She makes the grab. Tagging is going to be Collins. She's going to score. The run goes into short, and it's 3-0 Northwest.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Hazel Lyman.
So Hazel Lyman will bat her team up now, 3-0. Schulte goes down to third. Sanger gets the job done. Lyman now to bat in the cleanup spot for Coach Eby's squad. The pitch is a changeup hit towards right. Bach comes in, makes the grab. Here comes the throw. The play at the plate. It's cut off. Schulte made a good run, stopped, and retreated to
The
third.
designated player, number 22, Maya Twig.
So Schulte stays at third, lining out on the flyout. Hit towards the right field at Andy Briggs. Look out, coach. Had a chance to talk to the Northwest staff briefly before the game. Coach Briggs has been with first Waukee, now Northwest for a long time. Been with Coach Eby when they made the move over from the Warriors to the Wolves. The 0-1 coming is swing and a miss by Benzow, and she's a strike away from getting out of this inning with only 2 runs coming across. Schulte at third, 2 out. The 0-2 is off the plate. Eiley set up halfway through that left batter's box. Just trying to get Twig to chase, but you're the number 1 team in the state. You don't chase things like that very often. Benzow winds and fires. Change up just misses. Counts even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hit towards center. That's a base hit. That'll get a run home on an RBI single by Maya Twig. Nelson up with it into second base.
Now batting 0-0, Leela Appledorn.
So Appledorn, who grounded out back in the second, bats here in the third with 2 outs and already 3 runs in. Four nothing Wolves. Twig at first. Appledorn looks at strike 1. And that pitch is out, or in the zone, I mean, and the right arm goes out for Mark Amadeo. And again, Benzow a chance to get out of this inning with minimal damage. The 0-2 pitch. Upstairs fastball. The 1-2. Change up, fouled off. Just got a piece of it off that pink bat. And we'll do it again. 4-0 Waukee Northwest. They've scored 1 in the first, 3 here in the third. Appledorn, the pitch coming to her. Hit towards left, Fisher comes in. On the run, makes the grab to retire the side.
For the Wolves, 3 runs on 3 hits.
The Wolves
No
get
errors,
3
1
on
run,
3.
no
They lead
gone.
4-0. This is the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats. Steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts. All raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Leading off for the Hawkeyes, the catcher, number 26, Kinsley Eiley.
Eiley, Munger, and Fisher up for the Hawkettes, who now trail 4-0. 4-6-0 for the Wolves, 0-1-0 for the Hawkettes. They're going against Sophie Schlater again. That first pitch is high, goes back to the screen for ball 1. Eiley putting the gear on tonight, no simple task. In these, this is the coolest of the 3 days we've had this week. That pitch is swung through for strike 1. Heat indices were in the hundreds on Monday and Tuesday. We touched up there a little bit today, but Schlater goes upstairs. Sanger kind of taps it up with her left glove hand and catches it on the fly with her right hand, just like you're supposed to do. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Eiley chokes up, swings through, strike out.
Now batting the second baseman, number 28, Emma Munger.
Munger to get her first at-bat here in the third. She punches it left and into the screen for a foul. Munger, the 8th grader, Schlater, the sophomore. Schlater looks at her left wrist. The device she has there, winds and fires. That pitch, great movement, started in, went out, but did not catch the plate. She reaches for the rosin bag, throws it off to the side. The 1-1 is again punched, foul to the left side, just out of the reach of Leinen. Allen was making a run for it, as was Thompson coming in for the Wolves. That pitch is going to miss as Munger runs up on it, holds the bat back, lays off it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's punched up the middle for a base hit, just out of the glove of Schlater.
Back to the top of the order for the Hawkeyes. The left fielder, number 17, Morgan Fisher.
Fisher led things off with a hit, so 9 and 1 have had the hits for the Hawkettes. So Munger, the 8th grader, goes down to the right side, and it'll be Morgan Fisher. Sophomore v. sophomore. You know this isn't the first time Fisher and Schlater, or first game these two have met up. You can guess all throughout the youth circuit. They would be familiar with one another. The pitch is a strike. Fisher looks down at third, now looks down at first. Looks back at Schlater, puts the left hand in the air, asking for time. Puts the white bat over her shoulder, the 1-1 from Schlater. Swing and a miss. Munger at first got on board with a hit up the middle. That's the same place Fisher's was. Schlater not unhittable, just not scorable on tonight. When you have an ERA of .59, that's kind of what happens. Opponents are batting 92 on her. .092. 1 out of every 10 less than. And that's a fouled off pitch by Fisher. Otherwise, that was going to be strikeout number 6. Munger's single broke up a string of 4 straight strikeouts by Schlater. The 1-2 is punched to the right. Leinen has to hurry. It gets away from her glove as she went to collect to throw. And that's going to be a Wolf error.
Now batting the center fielder, number 1, Avery Nelson.
So Munger down to second. Fisher at first. The senior Nelson swings at the first one. That pitch is Schlater's that starts in and tails away has been really hard to get good contact on. That is a hugely effective pitch. That one is chopped. Again, Leinen gloves it, throws across, gets the out. Appledorn's foot is on the bag, throws it back to Schlater. Runners moved up here.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Kenzie Arendale.
So it'll be the senior, the shortstop. Two away for Arendale. Looks at that first pitch up. We're going to check and see if she swung. No swing. This is Ronald Whitehead. So Munger to third, Fisher at second, Arendale at the plate. The future Mississippi State Bulldog at the plate. Ground ball, foul. Leinen fielded it in foul territory. Schlater, you know, she's only a sophomore. College plans, who knows, sky's the limit. Think SEC for softball. Heard many a coaches have watched her play over the year. The 1-1. So again, you talk about players that could see each other now and in the future. Schlater and Arendale down the road. But they're battling right now, 2-1. That pitch backs up and in for ball 3. Arendale, the team leader for the Hawkettes, an average on base, home runs, RBI, slugging. They need her to be big. She fouls this one up. Big swing up, right up above us for strike 2. So the count goes full by Schlater. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ankeny with 2 runners on. Munger at third, Fisher at second. 4-0 Northwest here in the bottom of the third. The pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 3.
For the Hawkettes, no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, 2 runners left on.
So Ankeny leaves a pair, not able to score. It's still Waukee Northwest 4, Ankeny 0. On the Ankeny Activities Network, which was built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl-O-Way.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
New pitcher for the Ankeny Hawkettes. They'll go with Emma Munger. The 8th grader will now replace Benzow. And as we go here into the 4th inning, 4-0 Northwest, and the pitcher is Emma Munger, and she'll face Meredith Thompson, Maggie Allen, and Shay Davis.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 17.
So where did Sarah go? She's in the dugout? All right, so Sarah Munger is out. Oh, she's in the bullpen. Sarah Munger's warming up the bullpen. I'll get this all worked out. First pitch from Munger is a strike. Emma throws a strike on Meredith Thompson, who fouls the pitch off. So it looks like it's going to be a cavalcade of pitchers tonight, trying to keep Northwest off balance. And Northwest has kept a lot of teams off balance with run after run, hit after hit, crooked number after crooked number, all year long. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch from Emma Munger is upstairs for a ball. Thompson flied out to left. So Schappner is now in the game at second. The 3-1 coming from Munger to Thompson. And that one misses, and it's a leadoff walk. It's kind of how it started for the Wolves last inning.
Shortstop, number 2, Maggie Allen.
A walk led, well, it was a single, then a walk. But walks usually are never a good recipe for a good inning. So Thompson will go down to first on the walk, and that'll make way for Maggie Allen, who's flied out. Back in the second, she's 0 for 1 in this contest. Junior batting .277, 21 runs driven in. Throws the bunt down. Munger fields, throws to first, gets the out. Covering is Schappner. And Allen courts the sacrifice.
Number 16, Shay Davis.
So Thompson goes down to second, and Shay Davis, who had a single to center, missed a home run by about a foot last inning, which proved to be a long single. Eventually scored the game's second run. 4-0 our score now. Munger's pitch bounces 3 feet in front of the plate. Good scoop by Eiley, and it's a ball and a strike. Munger's 2-1 is off the plate. 1 out, that was the sacrifice in the last at-bat. Munger's changeup is foul and out of play. Munger, the workhorse of the staff, 74 1/3 innings pitched for the 8th grader. 20 starts. Her record, 4-12 on the season. And her 2-2. Misses to push the count full. The pitch. Hit in the air, playable on the infield. Munger calls for it right at the chalk, down the third base side to get the out.
Sophia Schlater.
And it's the leadoff hitter, Sophia Schlater. .515 batting average, 16 home runs. You got to have home runs that start with a 2 in 5A. 16 ain't bad. Schlater, the first pitch to her is off the plate from Munger. Schlater walked in her last at-bat. Her courtesy runner eventually scored, so both of her at-bats, and they're just going to go ahead and give her the intentional pass and send Schlater down to first base.
Now batting the second baseman, number 6, Elena Schulte.
So Edie Collins will be the courtesy runner.
Courtesy running at first base, number 3, Edie Collins.
So what you're telling me is I should learn a little bit about Edie Collins as the season wears on at the state tournament, if Northwest would qualify. Might just see Collins on the field a lot. She's played in 30 games. First pitch to Schulte is a strike as the sun starts to poke its way out in the western sky. The 0-1 misses for Schulte, who's 1 for 2. Had a great bunt in her last at-bat. And that's a strike. Schulte leads the team in stolen bases and runs. Again, we talk about the offense that is Northwest. They score a lot of runs. 1, 2, and 3. That is up the middle, Munger. Gloves, throws across, and strands the runs. So Munger makes 2 of the 3. Actually, she makes all 3 of the putouts in that inning. So when you've got a fielder at the circle, helps you on your defensive side. We go to the bottom of the 4th, Northwest with a 4-0 lead here on the Ankeny Activities Network.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are 2 kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
Lead off for the Hawkeyes, the designated player, number 9, Sarah Munger.
Back here on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks. Waukee Northwest 4, Ankeny 0. As we go to the bottom of the fourth, re-entering the game, Sophie Schlater goes back to the circle. She goes back to work. She'll face the Hawkettes, Sarah Munger, Ava Schlee, and Emmy Hutchins due up for the Hawkettes here. Arendale flied out, or she struck out in her last at-bat to end the previous inning, so we lead things off with Munger. The sophomore, 4 home runs on the season, 25 RBIs. Looks at a first pitch strike. Munger getting to be on the same team as her sister. That's always fun when you don't do that in some of the younger levels. When you get to do it at the varsity level, and with one being an 8th grader and one being an sophomore, you can have 3 years together. That's kind of fun. When your sister makes the team as a varsity player. The 1-1 from Schlater. Backs up, hit high in the air to left. Playable, coming in. Camping underneath it is Thompson. She had enough time to get the tent, set it up, make a fire, stick her glove out, and still make the catch. That one was skied in the air, 1 away. For Ava Schlee, 236 hitter, 10 runs driven in on the season. Trying to get her to get a few more walks, get her on base. Schlee swings and misses. Ankeny looks to be pretty aggressive early on in the at-bats against Schlater. They've been swinging at a lot of first pitches. Take your chances and not throw that incredible backup pitch that Schlater just threw there. Starts on the fat of the bat and ends up on the thin hands of the bat. Can't square that, put that into play very often. Schlater, the 0-2, works quickly, throws it, ground ball, line it, gloves, throws across to Appledorn for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 22, Emmy Hutchins.
So Hutchins struck out back in the second. She bats with 2 outs here in the Hawkette half of the fourth. 4-0 Northwest in the lead. Sophie Schlater, great again. That one's hit well in the air to left. Up over the wall. That is a home run for Emmy Hutchins.
A solo shot by Emmy Hutchins.
No doubt about Emmy Hutchins right there. She towers that one. Sometimes when the fastball comes in and you swing just right,
fielder, number 11, Briley Bach.
That's exactly what Hutchins just did and gets the Hawkettes on the board here in the fourth. Ground ball turned over by Bach, and that's over to first for the out, but not before Ankeny scores a run. They're able to get the home run by Hutchins. They cut into this lead. It's still Northwest 4, Ankeny 1. You're on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Ankeny gets a run in their half of the fourth.
The catcher, number 10, Kevin Sanger.
Always when I hear this one, I think of Guardians of the Galaxy, right? This is in Guardians of the Galaxy, this song? Rocky? No, Rocket? Is this not in Guardians?
Thor.
It's in Thor. That's it. Me and the Avengers, every time I try to go to the movie, I get the wrong one. 4-0 Northwest with the lead here. First pitch as Munger goes to work for inning number 2, so 75 and a third innings pitched. She throws a first pitch strike to Kenley Sanger. Sanger bats from the right side. Hits that one foul and towards the baseball side of things. Sanger with a sacrifice fly RBI back in the third. Popped up to first back in the first. Third at bat here. First against Munger this game. That pitch just misses as Eiley held that there for a long time for the plate umpire to get a look at that. That one was not in the river. The 1-2 from Munger to Sanger. That one backs up. And that is going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sanger, a .320 hitter, 8 home runs on the year, leads the team with the RBIs that we mentioned. Her defense has been outstanding. That pitch misses, so now it's a 3-2 count. She's nailed 12 runners caught stealing on the season, but trying to do it here with the bat. She's been great. The junior waits 3-2. Hit over Arringdale's head and into center field for a base hit. Nelson up with it on 2 hops. Throws it into the bag, and it's a leadoff single again for the Wolves.
The third baseman, number 5, Hazel Lyman.
Other than the second, the Wolves have put their leadoff runner on in 4 of the 5 innings. So Sanger, I think we're going to have a courtesy runner there. Grady, who is it?
Courtesy running at first base, number 23, Claire Martins.
So Martins is the courtesy runner. She scored 16 runs on the season. So she's in place of Sanger. She's 6 of 6 in swiping bases. Is 7 of 7 coming now. The 1-0 pitch. Fouled back into the screen. Lynan, an RBI back in the first for the game's first run, and that held until the third when Northwest put 3 on the board. And Lynan flied out. And there was a runner at third, and just not deep enough. Bach able to get that back into the infield. And that put a cap on that opportunity. But Lynan looking to do a job here up in the count. 2 balls and a strike from Munger. Hit in the air towards Nelson. Comes in. Actually, Arringdale is called off at the last minute by Nelson for the first out of the inning.
The designated player, number 22, Maya Twig.
And we're going to have a conference in the circle. Coach Saladino comes out to talk to Munger. She'll face Maya Twig. Martin stays at first. Two in the 5th is the baseball score. going on behind us. This is the last home softball game, varsity, for the season here tonight. Ankeny will be on the road in the playoffs and the rest of the regular season. First pitch coming to Twig is a fastball, fouled out of play, back to the right. Dedicated fans in the stands here tonight. If you're watching this from the AC, hello. The 0-1. Maybe you got one of them fans right on you trying to keep the sweat clear. The softball loyalists will tell you this is softball weather right here. Okay, so we had the foul ball come in, and baseball players will sometimes set that baseball to their side. Softball, that's not quite the same. There's just, the real estate is so much smaller. The 1-1 pitch coming. And that misses. With so little real estate, you can't put that ball on the ground, because if it's a foul ball, player could easily step on that, and that would be quite the outcome on a foul ball. The 2-1 from Munger is fouled into the screen, and it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out. Martins will retreat back to first. She was going on contact. Twig, they put her in the lineup as a freshman with a good bat. .352 hitter. Slugging at .545. The pitch misses, and the count moves full. Munger winds and fires. Hit in the air towards left. It's going to get in that triangle between Fisher, Nelson, and Erringdale. No chance for any of them to get, not even with Fisher's speed. So now it'll be 2 on and 1 out for the Wolves. So Sanger's courtesy runner, which is Martins, will go down to second. Twig at first, and that'll leave Leela Appledorn up for Northwest. First pitch strike from Munger to the left-handed batter, Appledorn, who's 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out in the second and third. Bats here in the fifth. Her team up 4-1 as we're at Bob on the clock, 8:08 on this Wednesday night. That pitch misses. The 1-1 pitch coming from Munger. Smacked foul into the bullpen. So, Grady, have you heard of Bob on the Clock? You familiar? You've heard of Bob on the Clock. 8:08. Levi hasn't heard that one before. Oh, you have? You're just surprised I used it? Oh, okay. You shouldn't be surprised I use anything. The 1-2 from Munger. Hit towards Erringdale. She gloves, hesitates on the throw. She thought about going to second, instead goes to first to get Appledorn. So now the runners will be at second and third.
Meredith Thompson steps up.
Out number 2, but the runners move up. So Martins goes to third, Twig to second. And it's up to Maggie Allen. Or to Meredith Thompson, that is. First pitch is out. (4-1) Waukee Northwest with the lead here in the fifth. Slight breeze blowing out to right center. Bunt is, and it's a squeeze. They throw down to third. It goes off the glove into left field, and that's going to be a run score. I think Ankeny was going to get Martins. She had gotten too far off the bag, but there were 2 Hawkette defenders there. Went off of one glove into left field. And it was kind of thrown in between the two, and neither were able to get it. And so now it's 5-1 Ankeny. The count is 1 ball and 1 strike to Thompson. So Northwest gets a run. Twig goes to third. Thompson the bat. Hit in the air towards left. Fisher takes a couple of steps back. Plenty of room, and that's out number 3, but not before. Northwest pushes another run across on an error. 5-1 Northwest on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
At Ankeny Community School District, we know the power of public education. Your child's preschool, transitional kindergarten, and kindergarten journey begins here with a strong foundation. Certified educators provide an engaging curriculum in safe, nurturing environments. Space is limited for preschool and transitional kindergarten. Experience Ankeny. Preschool is free, and the strong start we provide your little learner is priceless.
Off for the Hawkettes, the catcher, number 26, Kinsley Eiley.
Back on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team and the Carl Chevrolet of networks. 5-1, Waukee Northwest, number 1 in 5A, with a comfortable lead now as they push another one across. Bottom of the order, Eiley, Munger, and Fisher until we get to the top. For Ankeny as they bat here in the 5th. 5-8-1 for Northwest, 1-3-1 for Ankeny. That changeup goes high, but man, it just kept getting faster and faster, and it made a nice little thump right into that screen right in front of us. Eiley 0 for 1, struck out back in the 3rd. And that's actually the second to last strikeout Schlater's had. That pitch comes up and in. Eiley, no chance on that one. Kind of backed up on her and went high. Sun starts to poke away again, and I think we're going to see the sun until it dips below the horizon or this game is done. But it's a hazy look. The pitch 0-2 is strike 3. Strikeout number 7 for Sophie Schlater.
Now batting, the pitcher, number 28, Emma Munger.
Munger had a hit back in the 3rd. Emma now pitching for the game. We'll see if she stays or if they flip over to a different pitcher as Northwest works their way through the lineup. 8-9-1 due up when we get over to the 6th. That foul ball takes off the mask of the umpire. Behind the plate, Sanger scoops it up. Put a little dirt on it, or try to take a little dirt off. Mark Amadeo says, I'm fine. Shakes his head, almost like he's listening to me. I'm sure I'll hear from him after that comment. That pitch, again, Schlater can bring it, no doubt about it. Schlater, 204 strikeouts on the season entering tonight's game. Swing and a miss. And it's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schlater leads the state in 5A in ERA, whip, strikeouts, and opponent batting average. Ground ball towards short. It's fielded by Allen across to Appledorn.
Back to the Tommy Lord
for the out.
The left fielder, number 17, Morgan Fisher.
Fisher looks to do an extension of the line here and get on base as she bats for the 3rd time tonight. Reached on a single and on an error. Bats here in the 5th with 2 out, nobody on. 5-1 Northwest the lead. The pitch. Chop towards Linen at third. Glove throws a little bit high. Appledorn lifts the left leg into the air, grabs the ball out of the night sky, and that is out. Number 3, 1 pitch and an out. We've played 5 full innings. Northwest leads 5-1.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
At Elk River Contracting, we know a great remodel is a lot like the perfect beard. You can't rush it, and the beauty is in the details most people overlook. Because there are 2 kinds of contractors, the ones with magnificent beards and the ones you don't hire.
(5-1) Northwest leads the softball game as we go to the 6th. They're also in the 6th at the baseball game. Tied at 2. Maggie Allen to lead things off for Northwest as they bat here in the last half of the inning. So Northwest has Johnston tomorrow night for a single game, and then a doubleheader on Monday with Southeast Polk. Ankeny, they'll have tomorrow off, but they will play Friday at the Schlafke tournament, which is over at Dallas Center Grimes, named for former head coach Steve Schlafke, longtime coach there. Wonderful human being. And that tournament, so Ankeny will play Des Moines Roosevelt and Norwalk. And then next week they'll play Valley and Cedar Rapids Prairie. Prairie to lead things off in the road to the state tournament. Des Moines Roosevelt, a nice surprise team. They are in the top 15 again from the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Poll released today leaves Northwest at number 1 in 5A. They lead 5-1 here, batting in the 6th. The 1-2 pitch coming from Munger to Allen. Hit at Erringdale on the hop, throws across, gets the runner in time. Good throw by Erringdale to get the out.
Number 16, Shay Davis.
So Davis will now come up for Coach Eby's squad. The Wolves 31-3. Great record for them. Davis' first pitch is fouled to the right side, and now it's a little harder to see on that right side of, if you're sitting in the stands or behind home, you're looking a little more into that sun. The pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. First goes right, now goes left. Let's see what Shay Davis does now in 0-2. Ground ball again, pulled to the left side. So Ankeny will open up with Prairie in the postseason, and baseball will open up with Roosevelt. I'm not going to say he's their star center fielder, but I like the center fielder for Roosevelt. Big fan of his. The 0-2 coming from Munger to Davis is low, and Eiley does a great job keeping that one right at her ankles. Davis, a single and a pop-up to the catcher. She's 1 for 2, batting on a 1-2 count. That one's rolled several times behind her. And I would not fault anybody for sweat on the hand tonight. Munger picks the jersey up, wipes the sweat off her mouth, looks at her wrist. Now looks in at Eiley, who looks back at Munger. The 2-2. Down the middle, hit towards center. Airingdale, though, at the middle of the infield, makes the grab for out number 2.
11, Sophia Schlater.
So the leadoff hitter and the best hitter in the state for many, many categories, Sophie Schlater. I'm just not sure which of these numbers that means the most to me. The slugging is really, really good at 1.368. First pitch, lined into the middle. She's seen 2 strikes. She's hit both of them deep into the outfield. No doubt about that one from Schlater. Goes right up the middle for a 2-out single.
Second baseman, number 6, Hazel Line.
So Collins will come in to run for Schlater.
Courtesy running at first base, number 3, Edie Collins.
She's tied for 3rd in home runs with Jordan Kennedy coming into tonight. Or 2nd, that is. Kennedy's ahead of her. That pitch is hit well, and Nelson's not able to get it. The dive. Collins is being waved around to score. She's going to touch the plate. They throw back behind. Not before Schulte drives in a run. And another tally to the northwest side of the board. They lead 6-1.
The catcher, Kenley Sanger.
Collins was moving on the pitch with 2 strikes, so you're moving on contact. She scores the game's 6th run, so she scored the 1st, 3rd, and 6th runs of the game. Schulte now stands at second base with a foot on the bag, and the first pitch to Sanger is a ball. So Schulte having a great night at the plate, 2 for 2. And a run scored. Stands at second with her team up 6-1. Sanger looks at the pitch, and that one's out. The 2-0 coming. Change up, misses inside. Oh, they did catch the plate. Let the game unfold before you call it, Paul. You'll get that someday. The 2-1. Three balls and a strike coming to Kenley Sanger. And that's ball 4. So Schulte will stay at second.
Hazel Lyman steps up.
So Martins will come in and run again.
Courtesy running at first base, number 23, Claire Martins.
So Schulte will stay at second. Martins will go to first on the courtesy run for the catcher. So Hazel Lyman to bat. Lyman 1 for 3. First pitch ripped right at Nelson. That thing was moving. Talk about exit velo. That had it.
One run on
but it's a line out for Lyman. And the 6th ends with only 1 run scored for the Wolves. They extend their lead, though. 6-1. Ankeny coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team on the Carl Chevrolet family of networks.
Searching for a home that combines a resort lifestyle with the comfort of being close to your loved ones? At Epcon Communities, we make building your dream home an easy and exciting journey. Choose the floor plan that fits your lifestyle, handpick the finishes to make it uniquely yours, and leave the rest to us. We'll handle the construction, you focus on the fun part. After closing day, your new home is all yours, ready for you to start enjoying the community, the amenities, and that special sense of belonging. Visit clarityconstruction.com for more.
All the pets in Ankeny can't wait to see us at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital. Located just south of Uptown, our family-owned and operated practice has yearly plans with monthly pay options. Your dog or cat can get routine and preventative care before you may ever even know they are sick. From dental dental care to x-rays to our own pharmacy, we love them like our own. Your pets are our pets at Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital.
Lead off for the Hawkettes, the center fielder, number 1, Avery Nelson.
Avery Nelson, Kensington Airingdale, Sarah Munger due up for Ankeny. And what could be the last at-bats at Gary Rasmussen Field for Nelson and Airingdale coming up here unless they can rally and keep things going. They're going to need something here out of 2-3-4. For Ankeny, they trail 6-1 on the number 1 Wolves in Class 5A. Looking to get back to Fort Dodge. That pitch is swing and a miss, and that pitch has been outstanding for Schlater. It starts down the middle and then just tails away. And that one misses to Nelson. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a sac bunt. That one misses as well. So your vantage point from here, and for most press boxes, is up and behind, and you can see balls put into play where it's at. But at State, the pitch is swing and a miss for Nelson, and the count goes to full 3-2. Vantage point that you have for 2 of the Diamonds at State are right behind home, so you have a much better sense of the pitch, just not always where it goes when it's put into play, and that's strikeout number 8 for Sophia Schlater.
Kenzie Airingdale.
Out number 1, now Ankeny down to 5 outs, and they trail by 5. Nelson goes back to the dugout to make way for Kensington Airingdale. Pitch goes low, and Airingdale 2-0. Schlater really can push off that rubber, depending on. She does a little landscaping on her landing spot. The force in her legs is incredible, what she pushes off. She squats north of 300 according to her Instagram page. And those in the Northwest community have told me she is the hardest worker of all the athletes we have. And that's saying something about Northwest right now. The amount of talent that's in that district. Seeing the girls' sports just dominate so many things. Trying to get back to State and softball. The 3-2 to Airingdale, and she's going to be on with a 1-out walk.
The designated player, number 9, Sarah Munger.
So Munger will come up with Airingdale at first and 1 out here in the 6th. Wolves 6, Hawkettes 1. First pitch is a ball. Munger asks for time, and it is granted. She's back into the box. The pitch from Schlater. Well hit to left. That's going to be up, and that's going to short hop the fence. Thompson with it. Bobbles it for just a moment. Airingdale either looked down or was not waved on. The fans thought maybe she should have kept going, but that would have been a very, very close play at the plate. Instead, Ankeny has runners at second and third with Ava Schlee up for Ankeny. So Munger roped that thing. Good piece of hitting there. Ava Schlee up. Big opportunity here. Swings at the first pitch and misses. And we're going to have a conference. As what rain was looking to be headed our way has moved farther to the north, and now the sun sets behind the western sky. Had one softball parent, was here for several years. Said this is her favorite view for sure in town. So we look to the west and see the slough that's out and left. Occasionally we can hear the frog croaking. Right now it's just a lot of softball action that we hear. Ava Schlee swings and misses, and now she's down 0-2. On deck is Hutchins, who went yard in her last at-bat. She'd love another opportunity here against Schlater. Pitch, a swing, and a miss. Strike 3. Ninth strikeout.
First baseman, number 22, Emerson Hutchins.
So Emerson with the home run back in the fourth. That's the Hawkettes' only run. She hit that fastball over the 200-yard or 200-foot sign and left. Gets an off-speed pitch to open. No one in this park is surprised at that first pitch from Schlater. Hutchins, a freshman. Ground ball to third. That's going to get through and get a run home. Maybe two. They're going to hold Munger at third and let Erringdale be the only run to score on that play. It's 6-2 now as Hutchins comes through with another hit. She's 2 for 3 tonight. So Erringdale scores. Munger goes to third. And Briley Bach to bat. That pitch is out of the zone. Ball 1. Munger at third. Hutchins at first. Briley Bach awaits. That pitch is low. Good stop by Sanger. The throw down to third is cut off. It goes into left field. And that's going to allow another Hawkette run to score. That ball was pinging around. They were cutting off the second, so Schulte came in from second to cut it off. It went off her glove, past where Allen had been in short, and goes into left field. The count is 2 balls and no strikes. But Ankeny has scored again. They've cut into this lead 6-3. And they keep the line moving as Munger scores. Hutchins at second. The pitch. Way out of the zone, and great piece of hitting there and bat control by Bach just to foul that off. (6-3) Northwest with the lead here in the 6th. Boy, Bach thought about it. Had to use those muscles to hold the bat back on that offering. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ankeny gets a couple. They cut into this lead 6-3. We go to the 7th. Northwest with the lead when we return on the Ankeny Activities Network, which is powered by Carl Chevrolet and built by the Daniel Seifert Real Estate Team.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
Wolves, pinch hitter, number 22. Designated player, number 22, Maya Twig.
We go to the 7th. here from Ankeny High School and Dick Rasmussen Field. 6-10-2 for Northwest of Waukee. 3-5-1 for the home Hawkettes. Hawks get 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 4th. Emmy Hutchins part of both of those run-scoring innings for Ankeny. Munger goes to work again. Emma throws another pitch, and this is another ball, 2-0. Maya Twig, Leela Appledorn, and Meredith Thompson due up for Northwest. The 2-0. Inside, ball 3. So again, Northwest has been really, really good at getting their leadoff batter aboard in this contest. They didn't in the 6th or in the 2nd, but they have in the other 4. Looking to do it here in the 7th. The pitch. And they do. The leadoff walk to Maya Twig. She's on base for the 4th time tonight.
The first baseman, 0-0, Leela Appledorn.
So Twig will stay 3 for 3 with a walk, and then we're going to have a pinch runner comes out of the dugout, number 13 for Northwest.
Pinch running at first base, number 13, Neva Polk.
So that is the flex coming in to run. So Polk at first. The bunt is put down, fielded by Schlee. The throw to first goes into right field. It's going to let Polk go to third, and it'll be runners at the corners with nobody out for Northwest.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17, Meredith Thompson.
So Meredith Thompson to bat. So Appledorn gets the bunt down, and now she stays on base on the error by Ankeny. That pitch is hit in the air towards center. Nelson underneath it, throws it back into the cutoff. No chance to get Polk, who'll score on the sacrifice fly. Gives one of the runs back that Northwest gave up. They now lead 7-3.
The shortstop, number 2, Maggie Allen.
Appledorn stays at first, and now Maggie Allen to bat for Northwest. Hit in the air towards center again. Nelson goes up and over, and that goes over her head and over the fence for a home run for Northwest.
Northwest home run. Maggie Allen.
Maggie Allen goes yard. She was 0 for 3. Hit that pitch that just kept going and going. Thought maybe Nelson was going to have a chance, but none there. So a 2-run homer for Maggie Allen. That is her first of the season, and it comes here in the top of the 7th, 9-3. And the first pitch thrown to Davis is fouled down the right field line into the corner. And Munger gets ahead of Davis. Davis looks at the pitch low. Ankeny in their half of the 7th. Eiley, Munger, and Fisher. So 8-9-1. Which has been some hits and some base runners. Popped up, Fisher, but Arringdale cuts her off. Goes out and makes a great shortstop play over the shoulder catch for out number 2.
11, Sophia Schlater.
Schlater comes to bat for the 5th time in this contest, and they're going to just give her the free pass, and she won't even get to swing. So Schlater goes down to first, which means we'll see Edie Collins more than likely. And I also think we're going to get a pinch We're going to get a pinch hitter for Northwest.
May I have your attention, please? Now pinch hitting for Northwest, number 9, Gabby Kershke.
So Gabby Kershke gets a chance to swing here.
First base, number 3, Edie Collins.
So Edie Collins goes down to first as the courtesy runner. So Kershke to bat in place of Schulte, who is 2 for 2 on the game, but a good opportunity for Kershke here. On the season, a 667 hitter. Hits the first pitch towards Nelson. Nelson goes back on it. At the wall, makes the grab, saves a home run. What a catch, Avery Nelson in center. Wow. Robs a home run on that pitch. Ankeny needs 6 to tie in the bottom of the 7th. Back in a moment on the Ankeny Activities Network.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the Carl way.
My team and I know sports and extracurricular activities contribute to a great education. Every pass, serve, and swish develops critical skills like teamwork and perseverance. As an Ankeny mom, I've seen how important they are for success in the classroom and beyond. And as a realtor, I know that our schools are a big reason why people love to call Ankeny home. That's why I'm a proud supporter. Whether you're looking to upgrade, downsize, even find a driveway that fits a basketball hoop, I'm here to help at every step and stage of life. But before that, let's cheer on our team.
Just a reminder today, post-game, for a celebration down on the field.
Well, if Avery Nelson doesn't get a chance to bat here, she's going to have one heck of a play to look back on and how her career ended. But she is due up fourth in this lineup here. It's 8 Eiley, 9 Munger, 1 Fisher due up for Ankeny. And if any of those 3 can get on, Fisher would lead to Nelson. So it looks like we have a new first base.
Now playing first base, number 21, Sophia Walton.
So Walton now at first for Northwest. First pitch to Eiley is upstairs, and Schlater gets ahead of yet another batter. She has been outstanding in doing that tonight, as she has the whole season and her whole career. Another pitch up and in. And Eiley has had a hard time on that pitch tonight. And they have just attacked her up and in, up and in. The 0-2. Again goes up and in, but this time Eiley lays off. 10 strikeouts for Schlater. She enjoys a 6-run lead, 9-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. And there's one away, strikeout.
The pitcher, number 28, Emma Munger.
So now it's Munger. Munger, who entered the game as the pitcher, hits it back to the other pitcher, Schlater, for a quick 1-3 putout.
The left fielder, number 17, Morgan Fisher.
So Morgan Fisher to bat. And she'll try to keep things going for Ankeny here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. They trail 9-3. Northwest with the lead. First pitch. Fisher runs up on it, and it's a ball. That pitch gets out of the zone. Ball 2. Fisher's been on base 2 of her 3 at-bats. 4th at-bat here in the 7th. Nobody on and 2 outs. Swing and a miss. The 2-1 to Fisher. Fouled into the screen, and now Ankeny is down to their last strike. Schlater an out away from her 21st win on the season. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that is the ball game. Morgan Fisher is strikeout number 12 for Schlater, who was dynamic again in the circle. She strikes out 13, does give up 3 runs. Ankeny wins, Northwest wins 9-3, and they get a couple of big runs involving Emerson Hutchins. She had the home run and an RBI, but just not enough against Schlater and the rest of the Wolves team. Ankeny falls to 12-22. They will play on Friday over at the Schlafke tournament over at Dallas Center Grimes. And Northwest, they'll play Johnston tomorrow in a single game. Northwest improves to 31-4. For all of our crew here at Ankeny High School, thank you so very much for another great season of Ankeny softball on the Ankeny Activities Network. Want to thank all the sponsors who make it possible. So please, please say thank you to the sponsors that make this broadcast possible, that you appreciate the ability to bring this broadcast to you wherever you are around the world. Thank you for watching and listening all season long. Ankeny falls tonight to Northwest 9-3. For my producer and director, Levi Yeager, I'm Paul Yeager. Good night from Ankeny High School.
More Iowans drive Chevy than any other brand, and nearly 25% of the new Chevrolets sold last year came from the Carl Auto Group. Since 1978, we've exceeded expectations with an unbeatable selection and hard work that makes us your dealer for life. Come see why Iowans trust Carl Chevrolet, with locations in Ankeny, Stewart, and Webster City.
Your dealer for life. It's the car away.